Hi, this is Tianhui. The project I made for this class is called Foodimate, which is to use natural language processing to analyze why people like the restaurant or not. So basically, when we search on the Yelp.com, we'll see this kind of general reviews, where someone give 1 star and someone give 5 stars. And by using natural language processing, we can capture the key elements from people's review and also understand why people giving this kind of ratings. And here for this week's updates is that I'm trying to use the Naive-based algorithm, this kind of machine learning algorithm to train the data set and also to test it out and analyze some of the results. So basically what Naive-based classifier does is to calculate the posterior of the document for certain class appearing. And why I'm using it is that it is one of the most robust classification techniques. And since I will analyze all those kind of reviews from in Boston, like historically it's tons of reviews. This is quite an efficient way, and the work will be separated into 5 parts. First is the processing, and then I need to choose the proper feature to give the label, and then after giving the label to the training site, we'll move into the training process and then using the test site data site to analyze this result. And also one important thing here is that we always need to adjust the model to make it more accurate and also give more useful information. So first about the pre-processing, is we get a review here uh, several long sentences, and then we need to tokenize it to separate into different kind of strings, and then we'll use the stop word filter to move those meaningless words, and then to consider into the synonym, synonym and also antonym, and also the n-gram, which means that 2 words actually combined together means one meaning. And next, the feature representation I'm using is the words of X, which calculates the frequency of words. Here's that it will drop each of the words into different bags, and then to calculate how frequent it appears. This is here we can see the result from all the reviews for the Neptune lobster, which gives from the rating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like in each of these ratings, which words appeared most frequently. And then we'll move into the training part. And the label I'm using here, for the Naive-based classification, is the rating which from 1 to 5, like 5 classifier in total. And then from the input, I'll get the feature extractor. Here is the most frequent words in all the reviews as a feature, and then to build this classifier model. So for the prediction part, when we input some of the training data, I will using this kind of feature extractor to give the label, and also to check the features, and then to fit it into the machine learning model, and then it will give back to the label like the prediction of the rating result. And then here I will show you some of them. Here I will show you with some of the code. So basically I built most of this using the library for Python named NLTK. Is a library for natural language processing. And since I'm collecting all the data into MongoDB, so the first part is to query all the data set here into the Python, and then to calculate the frequency of the words through all the reviews in Boston. So basically here are the process of the pre-processing, and then we'll get the feature word which and also label the feature. Here I'm using two kind of models. One is to count whether those feature words, how many times it appears in the in the reviews, and the second is that whether it appears or not, like a Boolean thing. And then to finish all the labels, and then to get the naive-based classifier training model. So here are the results. Okay, we can see here like the first one, here it will give the most informative features, like here the root, which separate the rating 1 to rating 5 most obviously, seeing that people will complain about the services here, which influence their giving the one result. And also for adjusting the model, I'm trying to get different numbers of feature, like from 1000. So here we can see is from, if we feature the most frequent appeared words like in 1000, then that is the result. And also for the 2000 part. Okay, so and for the next part, like the next first, I will change the feature representation from the backs of words to the vector space model, which will also analyze the semantic way. For example, it will consider like the women men together, and then whether, if I have more time, I may try on the LSTM model. And last thing is that I will use these three JSON to build this kind of visualization result.